Commodores of Scotty McLaughlin and Alex Premat, the Frenchman, also in the top 10 shootout. That is later on this afternoon. Now, every year, thousands of Australians gather at Mount Panorama, but what many people don't know is that amongst all of these different V8 Supercar teams, we've got two members of our very own Defence Forces.
Every year, two members of the Royal Australian Navy are selected to partake in a V8 Supercar internship. For the whole season, they work as race car engineers and are integral members of the Ford Performance Racing team. This is a unique opportunity that is coveted by many in the Navy, but is only open to a few.
My background in the Navy is hydraulics and pneumatics, so I bring to the team a skill set in that area. So I look after all the rattle guns and pretty much like any other member of the team. We work on the cars, we work on the pit lane gear, we work at the factory. The thoroughness of the work that we do, it's something that mistakes can't be tolerated, so I really like to take that back to my workplace in the Navy. As a marine technician in the Navy and a petty officer, I had the opportunity to sit my diploma of engineering through the Navy. On the completion of that, the opportunity came up to work with FPR. My particular role on race days with FPR is a fireman for the pit crew, which is a flow-on from the Navy. I'm a firefighting instructor for the Navy, so when the job opportunity came here, the skill set was brought straight over. Some of the things I'll take away from FPR and back to the Navy: teamwork, the camaraderie between the guys in the team, and the level of professionalism when they get the job done.
Look, the amount of different work that the Navy does and different fields and the type of isolation work they do and just the vast majority of work the Navy does, it's unique to the Navy, so we can learn from everything, anything from fire drills to mechanical preparation, the sort of crisis management, anything like that. It's fantastic.
Well, the great thing is with those guys, you know, they go out to sea and they might be at sea for months at a time. They get skilled up in so many different areas. You know, they might be a machinist, you know, as their core job, but because you're out at sea, you know, they're helping the fabricators, they're helping the composite guy. They've been able to come into the race team and whatever we ask them to do or wherever we sort of put them for a month or two, they're a valued asset straight away.
In 2012, Chas Mostert was bestowed the title Honorary Lieutenant. It was only the second time a civilian has been inducted into the Royal Australian Navy in its 100-year history.
To be an honourable officer in the Australian Navy is fantastic. You know, the great things I'm able to do with the Navy. I got to spend a bit of time on the HMS Cerberus doing some officer training camp and some junior sailing training. And yeah, it was fantastic to see what those guys have to do to get ready to go out and sea. And yeah, it was pretty tough, I can tell you that.
To be part of this team was a great honour and a privilege. When the opportunity came up and the position was offered, I jumped on it straight away. I never thought I'd be in the Navy and working with the V8 Supercar team in my life, so to get the opportunity, I'm ecstatic for.
You know, they obviously bring discipline, hard working. They kind of rub off on the guys in the team, and it's actually lifted the spirit of the team and the morale as well.